something to the camera.
Hi.
Both of you.
Hello.
Yeah.
We're on the train ride in the Middle River Gorge. It's very pretty here in Tennessee. And
Who are you here with?
the extended family, all of Granny's descent.
Who are you here with?
I almost passed out from holding my breath.
Granny.
It went really slow.
Are you having a good time?
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
When
man.
did you first come up here?
2 years ago was the only time I've been up here before.
Yeah. And this train was not here, right?
This long train, and we were just a little one that was, 4 of us could sit in it. There we go.
Granny.
Oh. You like
Back
it?
here.
You have a good time to Karen?
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah. And have you seen the waterway down there?
Oh yeah. It's a river that runs.
There's a river. This is the gorge.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ted building all these cabins up here?
Oh, he loves it. He
Something
loves
else?
it. Yes, he loves it. He's been doing it for years.
These cabins are amazing.
Get all this together for this many people is something else. He's worked so hard. Of course, I didn't know anything about it. They didn't tell me a thing.
We found out Mother's Day, right?
They just told me then it was going to be, and that's all they told me, you know. So the day before yesterday, I called Vicki and I said, Vicki, we're going to be there one night, aren't we? And she said, oh no, 3 nights.
3 nights.
I knew it 2 days ago. I said, well, I guess I'll have to take some more clothes. And she said, I guess you just isn't this something?
Well, what do you want for your 90th birthday?
Just all of you together is the best.
Well, you got it.
Got it, already got it. Already got it. Look at these things up here. This is unreal. This is unreal.
It's real, Mother. It's real.
I know it.
It's real for Hawks.
This is so pretty.
Just where they stop.
The
That's
key
what
word
someone
is
said.
in. We are now in the gorge. This is about as far in as you can go. This is definitely the deepest and narrowest portion of the whole area. This rock face across the river here rises nearly 700 feet straight above the river. It's hard to tell. You look at the topo map and all the lines run together, but it gives you at least 600 feet and probably pretty close to 700 feet. Of course, right above.
So what year was this you were married?
1938.
So what excuse me.
We were married 37 years when Howard died. 37. He was only 59 when he died.
What brought you to Texas then?
Kerrville, outside of San Antonio.
So that's where he took a job there then? Or?
No. That's where I was born, and then we moved to Buffalo when I was 4. And there was four of us children, 4 of us. There was 5, and one of the boys died in 1922. He had a double hernia. In fact, all my brothers had hernias, and I remember it like it happened yesterday. He was 6 and I was 7.
And your other brothers?
My other 2 brothers are younger, 2 years younger. One is tall and thin like Ted, and the other one is shorter and more stocky, and just like Bert. It's ironic how my 2 brothers are in my 2 children, and they were in the service. That's the reason we moved from New York State. We moved to Texas, back to Texas when they moved down. We didn't know what we were going to do. We moved back down to Marilyn was 9 months old. Howard walked into a dime store and said he was looking for a job as help in maintenance and so forth, and like $17, $20 a week. That's Depression days. Mother's Day, he became assistant pastor of the First Baptist Church in Harlingen, big church. We were there 1 year, and then we went out in our own smaller church. Marilyn was born in Buffalo, of course, and then Bert was born in
Brownsville?
Arlington, Texas.
Oh, in Arlington?
And Ted was born in Mississippi.
How'd your surgery, how long was your surgery? How'd it go?
This hematoma, January 27th of this year,
Yeah, weren't you supposed to recover for 5 days or something?
7 days. He
7
said,
days?
you'll be in the hospital 7 days.
You're-
I was there 4 days.
And you were 89, obviously, when this happened. 4-day recovery.
I'll be 90 in September. He said, you are a miracle lady. I said, I'm not the miracle lady. I said, God's the miracle. He said, you're right. He says, I believe in God too. Excellent, excellent doctor.
What's the first thing you remember?
Well, no, we were in Buffalo first. See, and I entered kindergarten there, and that's what I remember. Kindergarten was in one of these little army-shaped buildings that they were using for kindergarten. I was 5. I remember that. And then we lived in the parsonage for several years, and then we moved to out on the outskirts of town to Williamsville, and I finished high school there. I enjoyed it very much. And I played basketball. I was a forward. And I'm just little, and everybody else is big. But my mother only came up to my shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But my sister she's 5 or 6 inches taller. She's like Marilyn.
Do you remember your first car?
Yes. 1929, my dad was the first one in town to have a Model A Ford.
Awesome.
And the 4 of us children all learned to drive on that stick shift. The newspaper clipping where it was the first one in town, I still have it.
So how old were you when you guys got your first car?
How old was I? 18. You had to be 18.
So you didn't have a car, your family didn't have a car before that?
No, we walked everywhere. No.
Were there trolleys then that took people around?
Yeah, trolleys.
Electric trolleys?
When I was in nurses training across town, I would go home on the trolley, the streetcar. Well, this has been wonderful.